Hi there, I'm Lindsay, your yoga health nurse, and today I'm going to bring you through a standing yoga practice that is centered around knowing that you don't have a lot of time or perhaps you can't get down on the floor. So this practice is for my nurses out there that follow me and perhaps need a little self-care break during their work shift. So you may need a wall or a chair if you have that handy today for the practice. So go ahead and join me on the mat for this standing yoga practice.
Come to join me on your mat. Place your feet hip-width distance apart. Pull your knees up towards your hips. Take a nice deep inhale in. Bring your hands to heart center. Take a moment to bow to yourself and to your practice today, to give yourself this time for care. Release your right hand or your left hand to your belly and the opposite hand to your heart. Take a nice deep breath in here. Feel the belly and the chest rise into the palms of the hand. Exhale, feel the chest and the belly fall away. Just connect to your breath. As you inhale, feel the belly and the chest rise, and as you exhale, feel the chest and the belly fall. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Maybe set an intention for your practice at this time, something that you want to work on. Release your hands down by the sides. Start with some shoulder rolls. So you're going to roll your shoulders forward and then squeezing the shoulder blades together, roll your shoulders back. So you get nice and big space in the collarbones and also in the back of the body. So just do whatever feels good here as we just roll our shoulders as we breathe. And then reverse the direction. So bringing your shoulders forward, opening up the back of the body. Don't lose the breath. Keep breathing here. Coming to stillness, hands down by the sides. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead, fingertips towards the ceiling, gaze up towards the fingertips. Exhale, release the hands back down to the side body. Inhale, lift the arms back up overhead. Really reach, grow out of your feet all the way up through the fingertips. Exhale, release. Inhale, sun breath. Arms up overhead, look up towards the hands. Exhale, release. Inhale to breathe in, get nice and tall. Exhale, release. Hands down by the sides. Inhale, full breath all the way in. Exhale, release. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, down. Reach up on the inhale. Left hand to grab the right wrist and then lean over towards the left, opening up that right side body. Breathe here into that side body. Gaze underneath the bicep. If your neck allows, breathe in, get really deep here. Inhale, come back up to neutral. Switch so the right hand grabs the left wrist and lean over towards your right. Breathe here, opening up the side body. Inhale back to neutral. Exhale, release the hands down and interlace the fingers behind you. Make a fist. Press the knuckles down towards the tailbone and lift that heart up. Squeeze the shoulder blades together and allow the head to fall back. Gaze up towards the ceiling. Exhale, release, come back to neutral. And take both hands and place them on the back of your left hip. And allow your left ear to fall towards your left shoulder, opening up that right side neck. So press the right shoulder down towards that right hip. Release the jaw. And breathe here into any tension. Feeling easing up in that tension on the exhale. Inhale, come back to neutral with the head. And then you're going to switch the hands so they're on the back of the right hip. And the right ear is going to fall closer and closer towards the right shoulder. Open up the left side of the neck. Breathe here. Release the tension on the exhale. Breathe in here, bringing the head back to neutral. Release the hands down. And then bring the chin towards the chest. And you can have a little bit of help from your left hand to the back of the head and pressing the chin closer to the chest. Do whatever feels good here. Head back to neutral, release the hands down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, forward fold, hinge from the hips. Reach towards the toes, reach towards the floor, toward the ankles or the shin. Slight bend of the knees or straighten knees, whatever your hamstrings allow. Inhale, half lift, bring your hands to your shins, flat back, gaze down towards the mat. Bend the knees, inhale, come up to rise, arms come up overhead. Exhale, release the hands down by the sides and just start to swing your arms from left to right. So getting a little bit of a twist in here, making the swings bigger and with more momentum. Keep your feet planted down into the earth. Option to stay here and keep swinging, or raise your left knee up to 90 degrees. Take your right hand on the outside of that left knee into a twist. Gaze behind your left shoulder. Strong right leg here. Exhale, release out. We'll take it to the other side. So strong left leg here. Raise the right knee up. The left hand to come on the outside of the right knee. Right arm to shoot behind you. Gaze towards that right hand. Breathe in. Exhale, release. Great job. Come back around. Inhale, lift the arms up. Left hand to grab the right wrist. Lean over towards the left. Open up that right side body into a lateral bend. Inhale, come back to neutral. Switch the hands. Exhale, lean over to the right. Open up the left side body. Breathe. Inhale, come up to rise. Exhale, release the hands behind you. Interlace those fingers. Press the shoulder blades together. Open that heart up. Lean your head back. Take a big deep breath into the chest here. Exhale, come back to neutral with the head. Hands to come onto the back of the left hip, left ear to left shoulder. Open up the right side neck. Breathe in here. Exhale, release the tension in the neck. Release the jaw. Soften the face. And switch the sides. Right hand to come on, the hands to come on the back of the right neck, or the right hip rather. Right ear to right shoulder. You guys got it. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, forward fold, hands to the mat or to the shins. Inhale, half lift, hands to the shins, flat back this time. Gaze down towards the mat. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, rise up. Arms come up overhead. Release the hands down by the sides and start to twist. Swinging twists here. So kind of just allow your hands and your arms to become soft and swing and build momentum. You can go as big or as little as you'd like. Keep swinging or work on the standing leg twist. So raise your left knee to 90 degrees, right hand on the outside. Left arm behind, gaze towards that left hand. Release, exhale, other side, right knee bends. Come into that standing twist. Exhale, start to release and come forward and release the legs down to the mat. Moving into tree pose, so a little bit more balancing here. Feet are hip width distance apart. We're going to start with the right leg rather, as the standing leg. So raise your left knee up to that 90 degrees and then move your left knee outward. So you start to open the hip there. Take the bottom of the foot and you're going to place it on the inside of that right thigh or the right calf or the tippy toes down to the ground, whatever feels good here, but trying to open up that left hip. If you place your foot on the inside of that thigh, press the thigh into the foot and the foot into the thigh. Find a point to look at, to concentrate. Bring your hands to heart center and breathe in tree pose. Feel free to hold a wall or a chair. Press down through the right foot. Raise up through the crown of the head. Release the hands down. And release the left leg down. Place your hands on the chair. Bend both knees and raise that left knee back up, moving into a figure 4. So the left ankle is going to come on top of that right thigh, and you're going to bend that right knee. You can bring your hands to heart center and sit your hips down. So sit your butt back and down. Standing pigeon or standing figure 4, again using a wall or a chair to help you balance. Release out of this pose ever so kindly. Release the left leg and foot down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees. Release here. Exhale. Big exhales here, big inhales. Next inhale, start to slowly rise up, one vertebrae at a time. Roll the shoulders back and down. Left leg becomes that standing strong leg. Now raise the right knee up, again using a chair for balance if you need it. Right hip to open and place that foot on the shin or on the inner thigh or toes down to the mat. You do not want to place your foot on the knee joint. So above, below, or toes to the mat. Bring your hands to heart center. They can go up overhead, whatever you wish. You can hold onto your buddy or a chair or a wall. Breathe and find your point of concentration. Inhale, grow the tree even taller. Exhale, release any tension. Hands come down to the sides. Release that right leg back to the mat. Moving into our standing figure 4. Bend the knees ever so slightly and then bend the right knee up. The right ankle on top of that left thigh, so above the knee, and sit your hips back like you're sitting into a chair. Hands can come to heart center or again holding onto a wall, your friend, or a chair. Press down through that left foot so you feel nice and grounded. Release the hands down and come out of the pose ever so kindly. Back to standing. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, forward fold with bent knees. Fold over your legs. Reach for the floor. You can place your hands behind you. Give yourself a nice big hug. Try to get the belly to the thighs. Inhale, sweep the arms forward and all the way up. Exhale, heart center with the hands. You have arrived to Shavasana. So option to come into Shavasana on the floor if you're able, or into a chair. Come to sit with your knees bent at 90 degrees, the feet flat down into the floor. Place your hands on your lap. The palms can be on top of your knees, or the backs of the hands can be on top of the knees. Take a moment here to breathe. Inhale, nice and deep, fill the lungs. Exhale, release. And take this moment of stillness and silence with yourself to soak in the benefits of your practice. Deepening the inhale here, wiggle the fingertips, bring your hands back to heart center, bow to yourself for giving your self-care. Thank you for joining me.
Okay guys, so there you have it, your standing yoga practice that you can take with you anywhere and do anytime. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave your comments, hit that thumbs up button, and subscribe to this channel. Also, feel free to share this video to your nurse friends or anybody else that you feel may benefit from this practice. Thank you so much for joining me, and may love and health go with you wherever you go. Namaste.